Mike Hugo, Francisco Polino, the crews from Montano Towing, I know they came, I saw them, they're probably in the bar, right? Those guys. Kevin Leach, Mark DeSalvo, anybody, Bobby Sheehan? Anybody? Bobby Sheehan. I can't see who that is, I don't have my glasses on. Oh, Mark, come on over, Mark. My good friend Al Veilleux, you gotta come back up. Where's Al? And Katie Cook. Is Katie Cook in the room? She said she might be here. She actually asked to present this award, so she should come. Al Veilleux came to my office, as I told you a few minutes ago, and he said he wanted to kick in the balance of what we needed for the Whittier Scholarship. He gave us the $300 to get to our $1,000 goal on that. And then, well, you're going to want to save your applause because it gets way better than that. So while he was in my office, he said, you know, I know you have a really packed program and it's chaos every year and you're always trying to cram a lot of things in, but I'd like to start off a scholarship for Dan Coady, who was tragically killed last week on Route 495 working for Cody's towing company. And he pulled out his checkbook and wrote us a check for $500 and said he wanted to start off a scholarship for a kid in Dan Coady's name, and started Dan Coady Memorial Scholarship. So I went online and I thanked Al Veilleux for giving us a check for $500. And as is always the case with Valley Patriot supporters and Valley Patriot readers and members of the Valley Patriot family, you guys stepped up and said, we want to give more. So when all of that nonsense was done for a whole day on Facebook, everybody's trying to outdo each other, bidding more money on this scholarship. Believe it or not, we've never given this amount of money out at any bash ever. As of this minute, we've raised $3,700 for a scholarship in the name of Dan Coady. And our first scholarship is going to go to somebody very special. Is Camry Adams with us? And the Adams family, no jokes. The Adams family, Camry Adams, come up please. So one of the things that Al Veilleux said when he started to establish this scholarship was that he wanted it to go to a kid. Stand next to Al over here, Camry. And if your dad wants to too, he can as well. I said, what's the criteria? Because whenever we do a scholarship, we ask the people who start the scholarship what their criteria is. And he said he wanted it to go to a kid who graduated from Thompson Grammar School, which is great because my kids went to Thompson Grammar School. And I said, why do you want it to go to a kid who graduated from Thompson? He said, that's where Dan Coady's kids go. And maybe someday, his kids will be here getting this scholarship. So, Camry graduated from Thompson School. It's one of the reasons we started looking at her as a recipient of this award, but it gets so much better. You know, Camry attended the Thompson, and which is a requirement for this award. She attended the Kittredge Elementary School, the middle school, then the high school. She's a member of the Best Buddies program, the Special Olympics basketball and gymnastics program, the North Andover Youth Center, the North Andover High School Chorus. She volunteers whenever possible behind the scenes at various North Andover High School events, including Mr. North Andover, the Coffee House. She tutors fellow special needs classmates whenever possible. She helps her fellow special needs friends get to class and get to places on time. She's dating one of her best friends, Will, with whom she has been best friends since 6th grade. She went from doing the alt MCAS. I don't think most people know that if you're special needs, they don't let you take the actual MCAS. They give you an alternative MCAS. Well, she took the alternative MCAS, and she passed with flying colors, so they gave her the regular MCAS, and she passed that too. And so she's going to qualify for the regular graduation of 2019. I want to make sure I have this right before I actually announce it, because it really is horrible when you announce it and you have to change it, right? So, give me one second. Well, we have a check here. But I think my math is wrong. We have a check here for $1,000 for Northern Essex Community College to help you with your school, because I understand you want to be a special needs teacher. And that's really awesome. Congratulations. We miss you upstairs. Sit down here and get some pictures in front of Rich. Where is Chris? Chris, I need you up here. Seriously. This is Dan Coady's girl, 1027. Okay. We also have